Hi students, in this video we'll see about electric circuit analysis module 2. First we will discuss about syllabus of module 2, then we will start uh, topics one by one topics. Module 2 consisting of network theorems. So in that superposition theorem, reciprocity theorem, Thevenin's theorem, Norton's theorem, maximum power transfer theorem and Millman's theorem. So total 6 theorems is there. So based on theorem statements, we have problems. Those problems are analysis of networks with and without dependent AC and DC sources. So this is the content of module 2. So first, before going to start superposition theorem and reciprocity theorem, so we have to know about Thevenin's theorem and Norton's theorem. Then we will move to the superposition theorem, reciprocity theorem, maximum power transfer theorem and Millman's theorem. So total 6 theorems are there. So 6 theorem statements are very important, and based on statements we have to do problems. So module 2 is a specialty, so shortcut methods. So by applying the theorem statements we can do problems very easily. And module 1 we have seen about mesh analysis and nodal analysis. Similarly super mesh analysis, super node analysis. So those methods, so complex methods and conventional methods, it will take time consumption. But here if you know the statement and if you know the procedure of the theorem, so we can easily find out the solution for the problems. So that is a special easy methods, easy to solve the electric circuit problems. Okay. First we will move to the Thevenin's theorem, then we will discuss about Norton's and further theorems. All theorems we will discuss further videos. Okay. So in this video we will discuss about Thevenin's theorem. Okay. So Thevenin's theorem. So statement is very important. A linear two-terminal circuit, that is electrical network, can be replaced by an equivalent circuit consisting of a voltage source Vt, Thevenin's voltage source, in series with a resistor RT. So always voltage source consisting of series resistance. If you remember that concept, so we can explain the statement of Thevenin's theorem. So here a linear two-terminal circuit can be replaced by an equivalent circuit consisting of a voltage source Vt in series with a resistor RT, where Vt is the open circuit voltage and at the terminals, and RT is the input or equivalent resistance at the terminals when the independent sources are turned off, or RT is the ratio of open circuit voltage to short circuit current at the terminal space. So here independent sources are turned off means voltage source should be short circuit and current source voltage source should be short circuit and current source should be open circuit, that is the independent sources are turned off. So this is the Thevenin's theorem statement. So we will see the explanation of Thevenin's theorem. So divide original circuit into A and B, circuit A and circuit B. So you can see the diagrams how we are dividing original circuit into two circuit. In general, circuit B is the load resistor or load connected. So load means it may consisting of resistor, capacitor, inductor, capacitor and inductor, the combinations. In general, circuit B is the load which may be linear or non-linear. Circuit A is the balance of original network exclusively of load must be linear. In general, circuit A may contain independent sources. Circuit A contain independent sources, comma dependent sources. Either it may be independent sources or either it may be dependent sources and resistors or other linear elements. So this is the circuit we have to divide into two, A and B. Circuit B we have to remove, and circuit A, by using circuit A we have to find out VT and RT values. Okay, separate circuit A from circuit B, replace circuit A with its Thevenin equivalent circuit. Thevenin equivalent circuit we have to find out. Reconnect circuit B, determine the variable of interest, that is current or voltage. So current or voltage we have to find out by connecting the circuit B. So this is the explanation of Thevenin's theorem. Now we will see the problem based on how to find out RT, procedure for finding RT, how to find out RT value. So here three different types of circuits may be encountered in determining the resistance RT. RT we have to find out. If circuit contains only independent sources and resistors, so only independent sources and resistors. The circuit consisting of independent sources and resistors. Deactivate the sources and find the RT. Deactivate the sources. Voltage source if it is there, we have to short circuit. Current source if it is there, we have to open circuit. Like that we need to deactivate the sources and find the RT by circuit reduction technique. Independent current source are deactivated by opening them, while independent voltage source are deactivated by short circuit. So current source, what we have to do? We have to deactivate by open circuit, and voltage source we have to do short circuit. Like that we can find out the RT value. Okay, so this is about Thevenin's theorem. So statement is important, and this procedure, how to solve the electrical network problem by Thevenin's theorem. So this procedure we have to follow. Okay, so finding RT also, so this procedure we have to follow. Next video we will see about in this video we will see about problem. So using the Thevenin's theorem, so we have to use Thevenin's theorem. Find the current I through R is equal to 2 ohm. Find the current I through R is equal to 2 ohm. So here we have a problem. So current we have to find out through 2 ohm resistor. So resistor, where is that? This. So before going to do the problem, we have to observe the circuit. First step is observe the circuit. So first we have to follow the steps. So what are the steps we have to follow? So here the first step, circuit we have to observe. Circuit we have to observe. And second step is remove the load resistor. And the third step is find the VOC, open circuit voltage, we have to find out. And fourth step is find the Thevenin circuit. And the fifth step is reconnect the circuit and find out the what is required, find out the current. So this value we have to find out. So these are the 5 steps we have to follow for Thevenin's theorem problems. Okay. So these steps are very important for solving the problems based on Thevenin's theorem. Okay. So we have to, first step is observe the circuit, remove the RL. So RL, circuit A and circuit B we have to divide it, and circuit B is load resistor, we have to remove that resistor. Then apply the KVL and find out the open circuit voltage. Open circuit voltage we have to find out. Find open circuit voltage. Apply KVL. So applying the KVL, so we will get voltage across AB terminal, that is open circuit voltage is 40 volts. Next, the second one is find the RT. For finding RT, we have to suppose voltage source is there, we have to short circuit, current source is there, we have to open circuit. Finding RT. So RT is equal to by applying the parallel series combination of resistance technique, finding the RT. So RT is equal to 5 ohm and 20 ohm are parallel, and after finding the parallel, 4 ohm resistor will be series. So applying the parallel series technique, resistance technique, and finding the RT here. So RT is equal to 8 ohm we will get. RT, what is the RT value? 8 ohm. So reconnect the circuit like Thevenin's circuit. So reconnecting the circuit, 40 volts in series with the 8 ohm. Then after finding the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, then reconnect the load resistance and find the I value, 40 by 10, that is equal to 4 amperes. So this is the problem important. This type of problems maximum you can expect in main examinations, so that is VT examinations. Okay. So theorem, statement important, and procedure, that is called procedure means explanation of Thevenin's theorem important. Next one, problem. So this problem also important for your examinations. Okay, right. So in next video we will see about Norton's theorem, statement and explanation. Based on Norton's theorem we will discuss about one problem. Okay, thank you everyone.